I see my goals vividly. Go to bed.
Welcome to the SFHV Podcast. It's Tolly. I'm here with my boy Kev, Mr. SFHV. We got a new member to the family. My man's Corner Cage. It's a new chapter in the SFHV journey. He took a little hiatus, but everything happens for a reason. Life happens. But for me, it's a new chapter. It's a new beginning, and we intend to be back with purpose. So, I hope you guys wasn't fortunate what we have in store.
I like that, bro.
Yeah.
The purpose. That's a good one. I like that.
But yeah, I'm gonna let new member of the crew introduce himself, and then of course, Kev is gonna introduce himself and talk about what he's been on. So, for me, all right, KG.
Appreciate it. KG. Grew up with dope you guys. We grew up playing ball, so it's gonna be interesting to talk about.
Pardon me. I'm interested to talk about, I got to work out this podcast stuff. I'm new to the podcast world, but gonna get it rocking real soon, right? Got a lot to talk about, man. So first, let's get into this. Kev.
Wait, hold up. Let Kev introduce himself.
Oh, waffle. I'm rushing. All right, back.
The first pod, you think?
Yeah, they gotta be easy.
Yeah, got Kev for me. And then let KG introduce this topic.
All right, before I introduce myself, I want to give a shout out to my man KG right here for, stepping out his comfort zone, really, putting his front foot forward on our podcast. I'm trying to say, reaching out, showing love to us. So, I'm looking, bro. Appreciate you. If you don't know, Kev, you can follow me on the gram at kev.smooth. And then my IG page for the podcast is Sucka Hoops. And there's supposedly a topic that is being withheld from me for dramatic effect. So let's get to that. I'm getting a little nervous. So come on, what we got?
All right, let's get right into it. So, Kawhi only played 1 year in Toronto. His lone year took him to their only championship. Do you think he deserves a statue outside of that arena? If yes, why?
A statue? I don't know. I mean, a lot of greats do got statues, though. A lot of champions do got... Wait. AI got a statue. You know what I ring with? It's tough, but AI's AI, though. Kawhi with a statue, first ring. Only ring in Toronto history. He did 1 year there, right? 1 year spun off?
Yeah, he did a 1 year bid and left.
I'm gonna go and say nah. Only because, the simple fact players even though Shaq, Kobe, LeBron, D Wade, champions have statues. I feel like a statue for an NBA team or city, you know what I'm trying to say, should hold more value than what that person can bring on the court. I feel like a statue was that impact on the people that get to actually see the statue in there on what they have done already, not what they are doing. And he only did 1 year there. He didn't want to be there. He had a destination to go. And he just ended up being professional he was, made sure he stood in shape and brought a team to a championship. Toronto was never a bad team. They was always 1, 2, if 3 maybe in the East. Making a swap for DeMar and him was it was a blessing in disguise for the team because you got same position. One is just a more higher power offense, higher level defender. So I don't really think he needs or deserves a statue in Toronto because I don't think it was anything outside of just basketball business for Kawhi. And I feel like the fans, Toronto is a place where they appreciate that kind of stuff. They are grateful for people who come through and do what they got to do for them. So I don't think he needs a statue. I don't think, I'm not rolling with that. Nah.
I mean, I get what he's saying, you feel me? Usually when players get statues, they played out cause legacy. In a sense, they've played there for a number of years. They've made some type of impact, but they did something. He went there for a year, handled his business and left. I believe he deserves a statue though. I honestly think that. AI got a statue. He doesn't have a ring, but he left a legacy in Philly. Kawhi left a legacy in Toronto in that 1 year. They did not win a chip before that. And they probably gonna win a chip anytime soon, bro. He stamped them. Finals MVP too. He stamped him. Like his name is in their history books. Like for me, I think he need that statue. They better give him that statue. What you saying?
Me, personally, I'm going to say yes, for sure. You got to get the statue. I'm going to tell you why. This is why you got to get the statue. Toronto has barely any basketball accolade, anything. We got T-Mac, Vince, Sanity. We got a couple of things going on there, but none of them really won games for you. Nobody won games for you. DeRozan, best Raptor ever. They don't win games for you at the end of the day. Of course, going against LeBron, what can you do? But I ain't gonna lie, they got lucky too. Don't get me wrong. Raptors got lucky. They had a lot of injuries, but that's any ring, so you can't really use that against them. So I'm gonna say yes. You deserve that. And not only that, I'm gonna tell you who else deserves a statue. Harden. Harden deserves a statue.
I'm sorry. Hold on. The statue. I promise you, I was gonna ask him. I was right when this like topic was done. We had this little dispute. I was gonna ask him, like, you feel me? Like, you a Kawhi fan? Like, what made you like? You feel like, what's up with like? Why would you ask that? And now I know what this is. I understand. Okay.
All right, the hardest statue part is a bit crazy. Cause no. I'm just gonna break it down to you like this, bro. Cause Hakeem Elijah wanted to have a statue, bro. He won chips there, bro.
They gotta fix that though. Look at that. You gotta get his first, respectfully. We're down the line. Harden gotta get his too. It's only right.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you who else deserves a statue, though. So this is what we doing. Does Derrick Rose deserve a statue? This guy's jersey retired for me.
Right. No. He can't. That's only because he played in Chicago. You can't. Jordan put 6 rings there. You can't. You can't put a statue next to Jordan.
All right, so Giannis is getting a statue.
For sure, guys, get this statue. But oh wow, look at this. That's nasty.
He got a funny. If he get one, I definitely get one.
He's get
He got a
what?
funny
How
ring.
you gonna do that?
He got a funny ring. He played in Milwaukee for bad years. He played out of legacy.
And the only chance he had to win was when they went against the Brooklyn.
Only chance he had to win was when they went against the Brooklyn, injury-riddled Brooklyn Nets team. That would have guaranteed won that ring that year with Harden, KD, and Kyrie for sure. So don't give me Giannis deserve a ring and not this man right here.
Deserve a statue. But
Bro, all right. So D Rose don't get a statue because of Chicago. I see that. Does LeBron get a statue in every team he's played on, or am I reaching right now?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
He did.
What you said with the statues, right?
No, but it's gonna lead into something.
Yeah. He's going statue crazy.
No. All right, so that leads into you for me. The first, you for me. We just got the hot takes flowing for me. Get us into it. Now that brings us to our first topic on the agenda. Who are your front runners for MVP this season? I mean, we came back midway through the season, of course, but for me, from what you've seen up until your point in the season, who do you think deserves MVP? Steph is crazy, a whole lot, but I'm gonna let you go.
No, I'm so I'm Charles the next Steph. Last Steph. But I wanna say Jokic only because he's getting better, and I used to give him a lot of slander in the olden days. But SGA to do what he's doing to who I thought was a fluke for OKC, and I owe one of my good friends $2 of a little wager. We don't gotta really get into right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go SGA. I feel like he should get it. I feel like he's vibing right now. Everything is cooking for him. Team's winning. And his team glued together. Like the whole thing about that OKC locker room, the arena, the building, the GM, down to the players. I feel like they are really try to embody what it is to be a team and win together and play together. And basking in glory together too after they wins, making sure everybody's up, making sure, who's told gets the feeling to talk. It's cool to watch. So yeah, I'm leaning with SGA.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, Kev. I'm definitely going with SGA. Some of our guys in our group chat, we call him Slips Green always, cause he always makes sure we hit. You heard? I ain't bad, but prospects, if you watching this, get with us. For FanDuel, we here. We looking for sponsors, so don't be shy, all right? For sure, we here.
With sponsorships program, I'm talking about down to like whatever you can think of.
Got a lot of space right here for. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, SGA for sure. They rocking right now. Young boys, I'll call them YNs right now. This YW, it's a YN world with them. You heard? At OKC, they got a bunch of young picks and a lot of young picks coming. They got like 20 picks, I think. Over the next 5 years, they could build like 3 teams. So
Those are MVP picks. KG has SGA. Kev, you have SGA. I'm the lone guy with Jokic. Yeah, let us know what you guys know. But the next topic is, being that we're from New York, for me, the Big Apple, and we all played high school basketball with PSAL or Catholic or whatever, but we've all played high school ball.
know what's up.
But heard him, you know what's up.
What's up? You know who's nice and who's not.
Yeah.
You know. I'm telling you, I really know. Can't fool me. I know who's nice and who's not.
Yo, yeah, we about to talk about the rise of NYC High School basketball, man. I'm gonna let Kev start us off, and then KG's gonna, get us more in tune, and then we'll expound. Let's go.
I'll be honest. I wasn't really too tapped into the high school basketball scene until my little brother started getting more involved with the game. I started picking up on who was good and what was happening, who was where. And for the past 2 years of what I've seen a big uproar, and not too big of an uproar, but a real sign of consistency when it comes to the, how can I say it, the lens, of putting a real scope on high school basketball in New York City. I don't really, like I said, I don't want to judge the game too much, even though I know certain players and have connections with certain schools. But before I get into that, I just feel like now more than ever, there's just been a big uproar and wanting to put the high school basketball game in New York City on notice. And I could really, really dig that. And for example, my alma mater, Monroe High School, my old coach, Christopher Salgado, glasses, everything that we should speak about, is coming to fruition for him. And good thing to see, been following that team real close. Went to a couple games in the summer, seen him playing smart ball, things of that nature. So shout out to them. I hope they're doing good, man. Y'all already know I gotta get to that game. And there's a kid at Eagle that I used to work out with in the summer with one of my closest friends. He's mentoring from Eagle. Amir Cummins. Ace Boogie on the gram.
Shout out Amir Cummins.
Yeah, shout out him. He's I've been, not even because of what y'all seen, not even because of his games or because of that. Just been in the trenches with him before, put some real work in him before, and I see a kid with a lot of potential, and he's gonna have a big season this year. I can already tell. And then shout out to my little brother's high school team. He's playing balls too right now in scaling, following his older brother, aka my middle brother's footsteps. Him and his friends trying to make a name for themselves, trying to stay out of trouble and do the right thing. Shout out to them as well. Scaling high school. And I kind of hear what you gotta say, Kun, about the high school kids and players. I feel like you know more than me. And like you said, what's really nice. You feel me? You've been around basketball, and you know what's going on. And that's why we guys are here too, man. And let's see what you gotta say.
All right. Appreciate it. All right, so for the New York scene, you know, it changed from when we was in there. It's different now. Back then, it was double A, single A, B. Now they go by like the 4A system. So it's like 4A, triple A, double A, single A. And I think they still got the B, C, independent, Catholic, whatever. And there are other leagues. But for the leagues we known as, right now, I want to ask y'all who y'all think, off the top of y'all head, who y'all think is the top PSAL sin school teams right now in all the boroughs.
I got Jeff, Thomas Jefferson High School in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Lutheran
All right. Yeah, Luau.
and
Oh, they Catholic though. Or
so both. All right.
yeah.
So Thomas Jefferson, one of the Eagle academies. I don't know, but both sides are hooping. I'm guessing Eagle Brooklyn will be the other one. Yeah, I don't really know much else.
Yeah, those is mostly the top team. My Rose is pretty good this year too. They bad. They got some good players.
Now I see New Arbor when I won, man. I gotta go with the whole team, man. I gotta go with them. I got faith in them, man. They got a good roster, good coach. All good kids over there work hard.
I think they got to do some like more like they gotta like have like a independent cup where they just play all the top different leagues, cause that cause it like the level is not really even now. Cause I feel like in PCL like Jefferson is fake just like on a different level right now than all the other schools. Like there's no ways kid is scoring 40-point triple double. Like there's no way. Like how you letting that happen when you playing again? Like it's. So I feel like, and I think they did that against. I think that was. I don't know if that was Eagle Brooklyn. I think that was against Eagle. I don't know. I could say the wrong thing, but I know they played the Eagle Brooklyn. That punched them by like 20-something. So I feel like they got to play against like a Scanlon or a Stepinac or a St. Ray's. Like they got to play them Catholics.
I see what you're trying to say.
And really, that's how we can see who really the top school, regardless of conference.
So who are some like standout high school basketball players in New York that have been popping up? I mean, just scrolling on social media, like I follow Baller's Life. I've always followed Baller's Life, but now I'm starting to realize that there's a lot more New York City players getting attention. And feel me, I just seen yesterday that a kid had 71 point game.
Shout out Connor. Shout out Connor Spradley. Yeah, 71. I think against Curtis, and they beat them by like 70. And I think they scored 70. The other team had 76. So he almost outscored the team by himself. I don't know what they had going on, but I feel like at fourth quarter, the coach should have gave it up. The fourth quarter, he's guard. He's like 5'9", 5'10". Like he's like, but Jeff always be doing that. I ain't gonna lie. Back then they had Jaquan, Shamari, but Jaquan he had like 91, I think, like twice.
But bro, Tom Bumshaw, on talent. So my bro, those was fake doggies though, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like those is big dogs going to, you feel me, big D1 schools. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say like these high school kids is not on their way to doing that. I just feel like at our time when we seen those players doing that in high school, like it was more rare. Now I feel like the way the game is played, the way coaches coach, and the amount of discipline you can even have on a kid now in general on the court, I feel like a lot of things like get to go under the rug. Like I feel like how you feel and what you gotta say matters more in the game than how it did when we was hooping. You know what I'm trying to say?
I feel you. I don't really agree though. I think that right now, the game is just not even if it's faster, but I think like like you gotta like really like watch it. Like it's just
It is more skill. It is
more developed at a young age.
I might say they're a little bit more undersized. You might feel like back then, like you might feel like we was bigger at that age, but like they way more like thick developed. Like I just seen Stepinac play St. Ray's, and they had a couple kids on the St. Ray's team. One of the kids in particular, he was hitting some tough shots, turn around. like advanced pro work. I'm like, this is, high level for a kid at this age. So shout out to him. It's a lot more D1, I feel like, prospects right now. So the recruiting scene in New York is looking good right now. You got a couple good players on stepping neck as well. You got Hassan Karisi from Harlem. Shout out Hassan. Shout out to Harlem boy. You got that Danny kid. He was hooping with them too. And they got Step got 3'6'9" kids. Word to my mother, 3'6'9" kids. I don't really that's my first time seeing them.
In the comments down below, man. If you got any games in the NYC area, reach out to us, man. We can make some time and hit us up. See what we can do. Want to give a quick shout out to some high school players that I know. Kid from Monroe, Mo. Honestly, don't remember his last name, but it's from Bronx. He's a senior. I think he's almost 5. Oh no, number 1. I'm going to get my own number. For me. Shout out Mo, for real. Who else we got? I already said my little brother's team. All of them, all his whole bunch of friends over there. Shout out to them. Scaling. That kid from Eagle, even though he played with Eagle, was the ops, but he got potential. Y'all got any shout outs I want to know, I want to give out? Or reach out to any players?
Yeah, I mentioned some earlier. I'll shout him out again though. Shout out to my guys Connor. Shout out to Hassan. Shout out to all my guys in Harlem putting on. Shout out to my young bull Terrell right now, playing in prep school, Confident Prep, I believe. Shout out to everybody still chasing that dream, still putting on. Wish the best for the young boys in New York. Recruiting. Hope the recruiting goes well for everybody. New York got a lot of talent, so we're going to try to help y'all get out there for the best that we can. Just keep doing what y'all do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too familiar with the high school game like that. But shout out to all the high school basketball players coming out of New York, man. I'm rooting for all of you. And me, if there's any way we could help get you guys more traction, and we here for that. We're willing to go to games. Just let us know what games you guys think we should go to, and we'll find a way to make it happen. And yeah, see where it goes from there. But we're about 35 minutes in, give or take. We're about to close out the pod, but I mean, any last little topics or any things you guys want to get off your chest before we close out? I mean, this was a great return. No, I feel like this was a great return. Baby. So go ahead, KG, talk your shit.
Yes, we got to talk about this game that just happened. We just finished watching OKC play the Cavs, first in the East, first in the West. It's a lot going on. There was a lot of back and forth games. Donovan Mitchell, what's up? You bugging? We got real problems right now because you got camps, 5-star this. You supposed to be, come on, I can't 1 for 6, and it was only a dunk. That was your only field goal. I get it. You get bad games, but I expect a lot out of you. We got a lot of money riding on you. Y'all looking good this year. I want y'all to beat the Celtics. I do not want the Celtics to win this year. So I need you to step it up.
Oh, so this is more like a personal.
Yeah, this is more this is not me bashing you. This is me get it together. I'm respecting most of you. We need most. Not looking at you specifically.
Celtics might ship them full.
But I mean, look, Donovan Mitchell shit the best, yes, but they still win the game. They got it done over OKC. It was just on a 15-game win streak, 16, 17. What was it? 17-game win streak. Cavs ended it. Cavs are now the best. They're officially the best team in the NBA record-wise, and with all the momentum, they're on an 11-game win streak now. Yeah, one had to go. It had to be OKC. I said, but yeah, shout out to the Cavs. Shout out to OKC, of course. I mean, Cavs and OKC, are you guys surprised with the way the season's been loaded for them, or is this something we can get into?
I'm only surprised because I'm going to lose my money. For OKC, that's about it.